Well, good morning, Glue Troopers, and if you're watching this, I'm probably already on my way or getting ready to head out to work. So, yesterday, I was getting ready to start on that Sherman tank, the Easy 8, and then I realized, you know what? I need to make sure that I have 3 vehicles or 3 of a thing done for the 3 of a kind build we're doing, and although I have plans for other kits, I needed some insurance kits done just to make sure I had something to submit. And I was going to do the Jeeps and make this Tacoma 1/16 scale Willis Jeep my 3rd Jeep, since I had just done the SAS Jeep and the American M38A1. But then I realized that Tacoma product could be a long build because I want to do a good job on it. So maybe I should knock something else out quick. And since the Tamiya Korean War Sherman comes with essentially a Russian Jeep, which is a GAZ 67B, then I was thinking, you know what, if I just build that, that'll give me 3 Jeeps. So that's what I did. And the kit included with the Sherman tank, which funny enough, they don't mention that it's included anywhere that I saw on the box, but it is. It's basically the same one they sell as a standalone kit without the figures and the Russian decals. I didn't find any decals with it. And it does come with a machine gun, which I noticed I didn't see in the instructions anywhere how to put the machine gun together, but I figured it out. So, pretty good kit. You build the chassis first and the wheels, and they're the typical Tamiya stuff, pretty easy to do. And then it's a little bit simpler than the other kits, especially simpler than the AFV kit, but a little simpler than the SAS Jeep also. Probably because I'm guessing this GAZ is a little bit simpler vehicle to begin with. But it doesn't sacrifice any detail to do that. And you build the body separately, the front area, the hood and everything goes together, and then the rear, and then it all mounts on top of the frame. And pretty much like you would expect a Jeep kit to do. Pretty good fit, no real arguments as I was putting together. I do recommend using a somewhat heavier glue though. But once it was done, I painted it up. And when it came time to paint it, I decided I'm going to go with that weird, kind of Russian North Korean green. And since the paints I had weren't exactly right, what I thought would be a neat idea, I wanted to brush paint it, give it that rugged look. And so I brush painted it with a light green primer acrylic, and then went in with a darker one that had been thinned out, and it pretty much gave me what I was looking for. Got it all together, and the only acrylic parts are the windshield and the headlight lenses. By the way, the windshield and the frame are all one acrylic piece, so it has to be hand painted. So I painted the windshield frame with a black paint marker, and then went over with a brush with the green, and I think it worked out okay. And when I was done, I was like, all right, that looks about right. And then I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. This is way too clean. This is supposed to be something that's been out in the field. So got it muddied up and used the old run your finger over the brush splatter technique to get some mud spats all over it. And I like, yeah, okay, now that looks like a vehicle that's been getting used. So great little day build. Had a lot of fun with it. Not too much in the way of arguments. Didn't lose any parts. You do have a lot of tiny parts like the hand grabs and everything. The only hand grab that did not have holes for it was the one on the dashboard. Again, no decals for this one, but that's okay because if I do pose it with the tank, it's probably going to be rolled off in a ditch anyway, like on the box art. So now I have 3 Jeeps, so I have what you might call my insurance builds for the 3 of a kind. Now I got to get to work on those B-17s, although my inside project here in the office will probably be the Korean War Sherman. That's what's next in the pecking order. And I want to wish happy birthday to Trey over at Trey's Models. And that just about wraps up this morning's little show. I will be holding a live stream next Saturday night, same bat time, same bat channel. Hope you can be there. Right now, I think we're going to be talking about Holy Grail kits and sci-fi models, but I'm certainly, if you guys have something particularly you want to talk about, shoot me an email and we'll see if we can't work it in. You take care of yourselves, guys, and as always, model on.